What's up, y'all? Looks like we got a. Can't even. I don't know. Trying. There we go. It's all ready midnight, but probably just gonna do a short video doing a midnight walk. Alright, so we're gonna talk about giving up. It's not the bad giving up, it's more like quitting. Let's just talk about quitting. So when you do something that you really like, it could be a hobby, but it's always in the way of your passions. It's almost like a possession. You're obsessed with something and you really like playing. Could be a video game, could be something at work, could be a person, a place, or not. Could be a drug, alcohol, cocaine, weed, anything. Addiction, where your addiction affects how you act, how you do things, and how much you procrastinate all the time. Until that day comes and you just get so tired of it. One day you just quit. You give up. You realize that you have already done what you needed to do. You realize that you are already aware enough to know that this cycle of hell, there's a bunch of cycles, all of them are not good, and there are bad ones too, but I'm talking about the cycle of hell, not the cycle of fortune, but the cycle of hell. Because what we end up doing is telling ourselves, oh, maybe we still have to go through something, and that could be. It could be, but it could also be your mind. Your mind just playing games on you again. And when you play mind games with yourself, you end up actually getting stuck again. You procrastinate. You make more excuses. And you tend to realize that you haven't gotten anything done. But except it all goes back to that darn game. For me, that's kind of how things are. Things sort of just didn't get done because I decided to, do things that I like to do, not things that I actually find a passion for. So, that's the thing. You gotta be careful. Gotta be careful with yourself, because there could be times where one day people in your life are not there to provoke you. Only you, and you alone. Friends tried to tell you, you didn't listen. Your family tried to tell you, you didn't allow them to try and share something out of love, out of the kindness of their hearts. You only listen to your own inner voice, It's not your inner child, it's your ego. You know, you have to be aware. You have to become efficient. You gotta control the wheel. Otherwise, you will crash into a goddamn tree and fall over, and you're gonna keep thinking to yourself that you need to do this. But when you do that, what is that gonna help you do? Nothing. It's the same old goddamn path that you took, and you thought that something different was gonna happen. No. And this is mainly the cause of because when your ego only desires for one thing, it's kind of like when you go to a strip club and you only really desire to see a cute girl distract you from your pain. That's addiction, basically. You're trying to depend on someone else to take care of you just because you can't take care of yourself. That's quite sad. It's kind of like a video game. You depend on the video game to be good and hoping it'll really help you, and it actually does. Some games actually do that, like Halo, Skyrim, something else I can't really remember, but they actually helped people overcome their depression, and that's good. There's a possibility behind that, but for everyone else, no. Sometimes you do have to kind of acknowledge that maybe it's not for you, and maybe you should start doing things that make you happy more than miserable. This is going to be a part 2. I'm going to the store real quick, so hold up for part 2.